Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. Blizzard just dropped a 1.5 gigabyte patch on the Overwatch PTR. There's a ton of changes in there, some buffs, some nerfs. Let's go through it. Alright, so first things first, the patch notes don't actually seem to be complete. They're missing a couple of things that have been added to the game. On the screen right now, you can see the kill feed has definitely been changed. It now shows the assists, and also, whenever Mercy uses her Resurrect, you can now see that in the kill feed as well. None of that is actually in the patch notes. They might go back and edit it later, but it's in the game, even though the patch notes don't talk about it. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm always making these videos as soon as they happen, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Let's go over the things that are actually in the patch notes. So first up, hero updates. Genji removed the attack cooldown from Genji's wall climbing ability, allowing him to engage with enemies immediately after completing a climb. Developer comments, this is a quality of life change to make wall climbing feel better. So this really doesn't change Genji that much. It's just like, you know, a little extra kind of thing. It's less of an annoyance, I guess, basically. So next up is Hanzo, and he got the same kind of treatment with the wall climb. It says, remove the attack cooldown from Hanzo's wall climbing ability, allowing him to engage with enemies immediately after completing a climb. But he did get a buff, too. The Stormbow increased charge speed by 10%. Charged arrows now maintain their charge after climbing a wall, provided the button is continuously held. Developer comments, decreasing Hanzo's draw time gives him more overall DPS, while also letting him fully charge an arrow and more quickly return to full movement speed when needed. And like the change to Genji's wall climbing, this is a quality of life change that will make climbing feel better. Next up is Orisa. Looks like she got a little bit of a nerf in her damage and a buff to her tankiness. So Fusion Driver, which is her main attack, damage reduced by 15%. Protective Barrier cooldown reduced from 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Developer comments, to help Orisa maintain the front line for her team, we're reducing the cooldown of her Protective Barrier. This change also helps her reposition the barrier more easily when needed. To compensate for this new defensive strength, we're reducing her Fusion Driver's damage as it felt too high. I often felt that even though Orisa is a tank, she often was in the back a little bit, more often than she should be. Like, she would throw the barrier out there, but then because she's a ranged character, she would just kind of like hang back a little bit more. So hopefully this allows her to do kind of more Reinhardt-ish things and be up front and actually tank for the team a little bit more. So Reaper, he got a little bit of a kind of quality of life buff. Wraith form, ammo is now entirely refilled when Wraith Form is used. Developer comments, Wraith Form is typically used as an escape ability after firing. This change gives Reaper a fighting chance if an enemy chases him down as he uses it. Now here's the thing, this is actually already in the game. So what they're doing is they're making it so that it's automatic, but right now on the live servers, you can already do this. If you hit reload right before you Wraith Form, the reload animation takes place while you're in Wraith Form, and you will always have full ammo whenever you come out. So if you're a regular Reaper player, then you would probably already know this. People who don't really play the character that often are probably unaware of it, but you can already do this in the game. So this change is just more quality of life. It's not a buff or anything like that. It's just making it so that it automatically happens every single time now. Alright, next up is Reinhardt Earthshatter. Effective height has been lowered from 3 meters to 2 meters, and the height threshold of objects that Earthshatter can climb has been lowered from 3 meters to 2 meters, making Earthshatter less likely to climb tall object as it crawls along the ground. A developer comments, Earthshatter tended to climb unexpectedly high, frequently hitting targets that were significantly above the ground. These changes help the ability stay more grounded. Ha ha ha. Anyways, this is a nerf to Reinhardt, but it's not like it's crazy. I mean, most of the characters that you hit are always going to be on the ground or relatively close to the ground anyways. so it's not really a big deal. But if you ever got hit by an Earth Shatter when you were well up on top of high ground or something like that, and you're just like, man, like, what the heck is happening here? That shouldn't happen anymore, basically, with this nerf. Next up, speaking of nerf, Soldier 76, heavy pulse rifle bullet damage decreased from 20 to 19. Developer comments, Soldier 76 is in a much better place lately, but his damage output was making him a must-pick compared to similar roles. Yes, I think most people would probably agree that Soldier 76 was a little bit too strong. He completely replaced McCree for a very long time. Over in the Korean tournament scene, McCree is still being used, but Soldier 76 definitely did take the crown for a very long time. Now, does this mean we're going to see more Pharahs in the air? I don't know. I mean, it's not really that big of a decrease. You know, the Soldier 76 is still going to be able to kill the Pharah really easy, and McCree can obviously kill a Pharah very easily. So I don't think you're really going to see a huge uptick in Pharah players, you know, because of this nerf to Soldier 76. Again, both Soldier 76 and McCree can still kill her pretty easy. The overall total damage that Soldier 76 is doing throughout the course of the game is going to be going down. There's also a bunch of different bug fixes, but nothing really spectacular. So anyways, guys, what do you think about these changes? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, thanks to all my Patreon supporters for help making this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting, click the link on screen or down below.